Hello everyone, this is Ashley from Ashley's Creations, and I had somebody ask me a couple weeks ago, I don't remember who it was, I'm sorry, I forgot, but somebody asked me how I transferred my, or how I was storing my big paper tray ink stamps, because I showed that I was storing my little ones in the Memorex CD DVD cases, and they wanted to know how I was storing the big ones. So I'll just quickly go over this one again. Is I took the stamps out of their original packaging, which looks like this. So I took it out of this and I stamped it on top of the clear sheet with StazOn, so that I knew what the stamps were, so that the sheet actually says what the stamp, or shows what the stamps are. And then I cut out a piece of clear cardstock you can get from Paper Tray Ink to fit it, and then I just put tape on the top so it would stay together. And then I put them in the Memorex cases, and then I have the die in the back. So that's how I was doing my little ones. I'm not done moving them over. And as you can see, this is all that I've done so far, actually. It's my next project. I have probably $70 or $85 stamp sets that I still have to do, so that will be a big project when I get to it. But anyway, so on to the bigger ones. This is what the paper tray stamps come in. They come in these cases, and they come like this. So this whole thing is in here. Or not. The whole thing comes in here like this, whatever, you know. So I took it out, and I kept the sheet, and I kept the things that are inside that you would use to put on the DVD cases, which I have not done. I've kept them in the boxes up until this point, and I've been collecting paper tray stamps for about 2 years now, and I've just kept them in the boxes. But I decided to switch over to the Avery Elle system, so I take this whole thing, the whole sheet with the insert and the stamp, and if you look at my die storage video, I put the dies in here, or I've been starting to, and I just put that all into the Avery Elle Pockets. I haven't done anything else to them. I'm not using the storage insert sheets, which are these ones, because I don't need them, because I already have these, which act as the storage inserts. And then I put the name up here in the corner. And I had gotten some clear tape with black. I don't like that. Most of them have white tape with black. But, you know, I had what I had. So, that's what I did for the ones that were like that. Now, the ones that came in the CD cases, or there were the old style that came with the CD cases and the sheets, but they weren't on CD cases. What I did was I took one of the storage insert sheets and I stamped all of the stamps that were in the set out on the storage sheet, the storage insert, I'm sorry. And then I just put the stamps in there, and then I also kept the CD case sheets just in case I ever wanted to do something with them. Now that's the ones that have 2 sheets. Some of them only came with 1 sheet, and the ones that only come with 1 sheet, all I did was stick the CD case sheet in the front, and I didn't even bother to stamp it because there was only 1 sheet. But the sets that had the 2 sheets, obviously you can't fit 2 sheets up front here, so those ones I had to stamp out. But otherwise, that's really all I did with my paper tray stamps. I still have a ton of stamps that are in CD cases. At one point, I was trying to conserve some space, so I switched over maybe, I don't know, 30 or 40 stamp sets to the CD cases to try and conserve some space. And those ones are still in CD cases, which is unfortunate because switching to this has helped me see my stamps more. so I know what I have, and I can just really quickly and easily just flip through these and see what I have. And I think I need to get another thing because I think there's too many in this one, so it's hard to flip through. As you can see, it's full. And I have another one right here that has, this is the little ones right now. I'm going to have to get another one to put the little ones in when I switch them over, but I have birthday, and then like love, and then Halloween, like Christmas in the back, and then over here is all of my flower sets from Paper Tray Ink, so you can see that I have a ton of flower sets. And then here's my background ones, and I am not going to do anything with these. There's no way to switch those over. I don't think they would fit. They might fit in the Avery Elle packets. I don't know. I haven't even tried. I haven't even bothered. I haven't even looked at them. But I think I need to get another sheet so that or another bin so I can flip through them easier. But the ones in the CD cases, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with them. I might. Anyway, like I was saying, the ones that are in the CD cases, I don't look at because I can't see them. So like this one, like I said, I can just flip through them, whereas the CD cases, I have to actually pull out like all of the cases and look at what's on them to know if I want to use them, but I don't like that. So hopefully when I have more time, I can go through and switch those over to, all I have to do really is, see, I don't know, because they're in the case and I don't have the plastic for them. I have more clear cardstock, but I only have, you know, so many sheets, and Paper Tray Ink sells out of them a lot, and I don't really want to buy a ton of them, so I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with those ones yet, but I don't know. For now, they're just going to sit in their CD cases until I can figure out what to do with them. But anyway, somebody had asked what I did with my big PTI stamp sets, and this is what I did. And I switched over all of my Mama Elephant and Stamps of Life and Simon Says Stamp and Lawn Fawn. I switched all of those over to these pockets too, but they're in a different bin. So anyway, that's what I did. I hope that helps out whoever it was that had asked me, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.